Tonight on Game Night, Dave, Aaron, Lincoln, and Nikki are outer space smugglers resisting a tyrannical government in Scorpius Freighter, a game by David Short and Matthew Dunstan for 2 to 4 players, published by AEG. So come fly to the stars with us as we recruit our crews, customize our ships, and smuggle some goods.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Scorpius Freighter?
I will. Are you ready to resist the tyrannical government that controls every aspect of your life and makes life a living heck here in the Scorpius system?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the backstory. You've moved here to Scorpius and there's 10 billion sentient life forms or something, and the government controls everything and they're real jerks about it. Oh. And so we are all, we have to work for the government to get things done, but we also cut some side deals and have some extra cargo that we sell on the black market. And, we're sort of Han Solo types that we're noble rebels breaking the law for good, basically. So that's where we are. We're here in the Scorpius system. We have 3 planets. These are the government motherships that will orbit these planets during the game. And these boards we have here in front of us are our personal freighters, which we will expand and upgrade and store cargo in. We have 4 types of cargo. Orange is credits, green is just generic goods, gray is data, and pink is meds. And we, before the game started, we picked Nikki as the start player, and we each picked a crew. We're playing the basic version of the game where our ships do not have restricted areas that we can't build in, and they don't have advanced rules for the cockpits. We just have standard cockpits. You can also draft a very advanced crew variant, but we're using basic crews as a set of 4 that come with the game before we're more experienced with knowing what we're doing. So we're just using the standard setup, essentially. Your crew cards here are your crew of your starship. They all start on this unpromoted side, where they have a special ability down here, but being in the black box means that their ability is not active. Very shortly, I'm going to tell you about the ability that upgrades them, promotes them to their other side, which that you can essentially assume that this blue box is now, it's lit up. That ability is active and now can be used. We're going to start with the cockpit in our freighters, and we each are going to start with a lockbox and a hidden compartment and 1 piece of cargo in each of those. And the last thing we'll do after I finish explaining is place those on our in fact, you can place those now. There's no strategy behind it or
placement rules or anything.
Placement rules. A new tile must always be placed orthogonally touching a pre-existing tile. Right. So you just can't willy-nilly place it nowhere off in the middle of your ship.
Copy you.
And the cargo rules are generally, unless you have an ability that breaks it, orange cubes must go in an orange storage tile and green cubes must go in a green storage tile, etc. You cannot store other types of cargo in the place that's marked for that type of cargo.
Oh, you're following me, Nikki?
I was
there's
doing my
There's
own
very
thing.
little strat. I know we are all doing, now I'm going to change it.
Me too.
Do this.
All right, you guys.
All right.
I'm just going to do my thing.
So, Nikki will be the start player once we get started, and here's how her turn will go, and here's how all our turns will go. The first thing she will do is look at her crew members, and right now they're all the same because none of them have any abilities active. You see that all the crew members have their ability, which will become active at some point, or might become active at some point. This is their base credit cost to be promoted. So generally, the guy who only costs 2 credits to promote probably has the least powerful ability, and the guy who costs 5 or 6 credits to promote maybe has your best ability, just to give you some idea of their power. And they all have a single hand up in the upper right. That is a skill icon, and you're going to become very familiar with that icon because it's the currency essentially you use to perform actions in this game. So you always start your turn by assigning 1 or 2 crew members to your ship like this. You tuck them down in these slots down below. The titles are just flavor here, bodyguard, co-pilot, navigator, but you tuck them up so that the skill symbol disappears, and these guys are locked in. If you assigned 1 crew member, that means you're going to move one of these motherships 1 space, and if you assigned 2 crew members, you're going to move one of them 2 spaces. So it's always going to be 1 or 2, and it's based on how many cards I just assigned. All right, so say Nikki, then you choose one of these planets and you move one of the ships.
Okay.
Say it was that one. The strategy behind that, besides deciding whether to move it 1 or 2 spaces, is the action symbol that the ship lands on is the action you're going to perform for your turn. So this is essentially, and someone pointed this out to me, it seems so obvious now, but it didn't really occur to me independently. This is essentially a rondel game. These are action-choosing rondels, but there's 3 of them and they're independent of each other. So you can always sort of look at your turn and go, I've got 2 crew members available, so I can perform this action or this action on this rondel and this or this and this or this, and sort of plan out your turn before it gets to you. So now I can briefly take you through the actions, and they're also right here on your freighter board if you want to look at them. This one, which I've conveniently moved Nikki to and already mentioned, is Meet Informant, and that's how you upgrade your crew members to their promoted side with the activated ability. For every action that you take in the game, the skill level that you have available to you determines essentially the efficiency of the action. So the skills, the hands that are on unassigned crew members. So I tucked these 2 guys, I'm sort of going back and forth between me and Nikki here, but let's say this is my turn, and I tucked 1 guy under here. So now I have 3 skill hands available.
Okay.
So I'll perform the Meet Informant action with a skill level of 3. And in this case, that means you're promoting one of your crew members with a discount to the credit cost.
Ah, okay.
So I could promote this guy Skitty at a cost of 0. It would have normally cost 3 credits, but now it costs 0 because I had 3 hands available.
Each hand is a credit discount.
On this action, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is the entire action for that round. Then to end your turn, I'll go through the rest of the actions, but to end your turn, if you have 3 or 4 of these slots filled on your board, meaning you had only 1 or 0 guys unassigned, you refresh them all and they all come back to your hand.
So when you put 1 there, it's going to stay there for a while.
For at least 1 or 2 more turns,
Okay.
yes. So yeah, that's how you get them all back. Once you're down to either 0 or 1 and you've had a very limited skill selection or skill efficiency that turn, you get them all back for the next turn. So that was Meet Informant. That was the first action. Now I'm just going to go down the action list.
Okay.
The next 2 are very easy and very similar. They are Expand Storage, which is this little symbol. It conveniently looks like a small box turning into a bigger box. In this case, you're taking a storage bay and adding it to your freighter. And you can see right here, if you need to have 4 skill hands available to take this, whatever's in this slot. 3 or 4, you could take this slot.
Right.
2, 3, or 4, you could take this slot. And if you only had 1 hand of skill available, your only choice is this one. Normally, you can only take 1 storage bay. There might be actions later in the game and upgrades that would let you perform that twice or take it more than once. But normally, that's what the skill level is getting you, better choices from the row. And that's what you do. You take this storage bay of your choice, you place it orthogonally adjacent to a existing square, thank you, and then you slide these down to the left and put the new ones in the 4 spot or the 4 and 3 spot if you took more than 1 somehow. Upgrade Freighter is the next one. It's a little wrench, so it looks like you're upgrading your freighter. Same action essentially, but a different deck of tiles. These are more advanced. These all are just cube storage essentially. Oh, and I'm sorry, I should mention one important thing that I illustrated here. If you put the same type of good tile next to another good tile, this becomes one unified storage area for goods for me. That's only important later in some things where you can, if there might be an action that lets me fill a storage area, and then I would get to fill this entire thing.
Okay.
Or even if it had 3 or 4 connected tiles, that's called a storage area. If you look at your cockpit tile, it says fill a storage tile. That's only a single tile. But if something lets you either fill or empty a storage area, that means all connected tiles of that type. So that's a strategic reason that you may want to put like next to like on storage colors. Got it?
Yep.
All right. Upgrading your ship, same deal. 1 skill, you can only choose this tile. 2, 3, or 4, you have more choices on these. These are more advanced tiles that will give you either bonus actions or extra powerful abilities or increase your skill at a certain ability. You'll understand these a little bit more when I get to the Operate Freighter action, which is where a lot of these tiles will trigger. But you're going to take this tile and place it on your freighter like the storage tiles. If it's a blue bordered tile like your cockpit already is, that's a special technology tile. And it has the additional rule that it must go next to an already existing blue bordered tile. So you could hem yourself into a corner where you only had one or very few choices to where to place those. So you need to be a little bit cognizant of how you build out your freighter. If you are somehow forced to take this action and you have either no room for the tile or it's a blue tile and you have no place to place it, you just take the tile, toss it out of the game. You got no benefit from the action. We'll clear these tiles and reset up when we're ready to start the game, and then I'll explain exactly what they do, but they are fairly straightforward for the most part. The next section is pick up cargo. It looks like a little cargo box with an up arrow coming out of it. When you take this action, you, based on your number of skill hands, pick a number of storage areas in your freighter. This is where storage areas can benefit you. If I had one skill hand, I could pick one storage area, but let's say I had 3. So I can pick all 3 of my storage areas, my big green goods area, my big orange credits area, and my little pink meds depository. And I would place, you get 1 cube. You get 1 cube per tile in each of those areas that you nominated. So I would get 1 med here. I would get 2 green goods because there's 2 tiles there, and same 2 credits down in the orange area. If I had somehow, it's 1 per tile and it must go 1 on each tile. So if I had somehow, maybe I just filled up my lockbox and then bought this vault next turn, I don't get 2 on this tile. I only get 1 because it's 1 per tile. I don't get 2 even though there are 2 tiles because this one's already full.
Okay. Can you, if you move that over 1.
If I had built 2 separate green areas.
Can you choose both of those areas? Can you get 2 greens for 3? Could you get 2 greens and an orange or 2 greens and a...
You sure could, but that's going to be less efficient.
Of course,
right?
but
Yeah.
you might need green is
Yeah.
my question. And then can you use all 3 of your hands for one specific area to fill it up completely?
That's got to be a separate area chosen with each hand.
Okay.
Okay? That's how you get cargo. But you see when you build out your storage, you can get quite a few cubes with that action. All right, the next action, and this is the sort of most complex action as the game goes on, the last 2 actions are basically just ways to score points, is called Operate Freighter, and this is how you use the technology and compartments aboard your freighter. Right now we all start with the cockpit, has a very simple, this is how you activate squares on your freighter. Again, of course, it's based on your skill hands, and you choose a number of tiles equal to that skill. If I was down to my last guy, I'm choosing 1. If I had well, you're never going to have all 4, but you could have 3 plus a bonus from something to be able to choose 4 or more, and activate 4 tiles on your freighter. We all have the cockpit, and it says fill 1 storage tile to full capacity. So that's pretty cool. More cubes. If I had chosen this fusion drive at some point in the game and installed it onto my ship, this means I get to perform this action, which is fulfill a contract, place cubes for victory points. We haven't gotten there yet, but it's with 1 hand of skill, as if I had 1 guy left and 1 hand of skill. There will be several of those which will be perform an action with 1 hand of skill or perform an action with 2 hands of skill. Some of the other ones will let you perform an action on up to 2 adjacent equipment tiles, so you'll have a benefit from building equipment next to each other. This is increase your cargo size with skill equal to the number of adjacent tiles, so this tile benefits from being surrounded by other tiles orthogonally.
Okay.
This one, again, we're going to reshuffle these in, but this is gain, this question mark square symbol just means a cargo of your choice or any cargo. Gain a cargo in each of your empty storage areas, that's a docking bay. So this is the action that's going to be most efficient and let you do your specialized skill on your freighter over and over again whenever you can hit it. Now, the last 2 actions let you get rid of cargo to score points, and then I will need to explain how cargo gets onto these motherships, and that's what triggers the end of the game, and then we'll almost be ready to go. The last two actions are these two: make a side deal and fulfill a contract. They both will score you reputation. We're probably going to just say victory points because that's what gamers do sometimes when they can't remember what the victory points are called in this particular game. But it's called reputation. This star symbol. Making a side deal is delivering cargo. These are the available side deals here, right on the board. You'll notice that you can pick any of them, and the one hand symbol means you can fulfill up as many of them as you can this turn. So if I landed on the make a side deal action and I had a data and medicines to deliver, I would do that. And I've now earned 7 points for the end of the game, and I will place this side deal here. Side deals are immediately replaced, and I can now do this one if I don't like or can't do any of these other ones.
If you had a second hand.
If I had a second hand. I could have several more, though.
Right.
You could achieve many side deals and get many victory points, but they are immediately replaced, and you can choose that one or one of the other ones. Again, the hands of skill tell you how many times you can do that, and they go here, logged in your score for the end of the game. Contracts are more of your long-term goals that you'll be working towards. As soon as you take one, it's going to be locked in here in your active contract slot. You'll see that contracts have separate rows of fulfilling cargo. When you take this action, if you can, you'll fulfill one of these rows here on any available contract. These are all available to be taken, but you can only have one active. Let's say I've got 2 credits and a good, so I'll take this one, and I will place it on the contract to show that I've filled that row. And now I have to fill these other 2 rows and finish the contract
Before you can take another?
Before I can take another one. Once you've finished it, it'll go down here. It's part of your final score. And once you've finished it, you get a bonus, usually a bonus action. Sometimes just straight up more bonus victory points.
Oh, I see. So you're getting all 3 rows. So in this
Yes.
contract, you're getting 6 and 6. So that's 18 victory points when you finish this.
Correct.
This
Well,
is bonus
they're all
reputation?
end game
Yeah.
points. Yes, reputation.
Reputation.
If the game ended
what I
right
meant.
now, I still have 4 points,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
I didn't finish the contract.
Makes sense.
So yes, and then you get the bonus when you filled all the rows. The number of rows is based on your skill hands. If I had all the cargo and 3 skill hands, I could complete this contract in a single action.
Ah, okay.
That's my second hand, and that's my third hand. Look, I actually had exactly that on my board as an example. That was 3 hands of skill. That contract is done. I can now take the fill cargo with 1 skill level. And that would be my turn, and then I would refresh my crew if possible.
And that's a one-time action when you finalize that contract.
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot hold that for later, and
Cool.
you don't get it as an activatable tile or anything like that. So those are the 2 main victory point earning things. Some of your crew members will have victory points reputation, as long as we're talking about end game scoring. Your end game scoring is going to be your fulfilled side deals and contracts, which we just discussed. Those will be sort of the lion's share of it. Your crew, you may or may not have a crew that has a victory point
This guy.
skill. I bet we all probably have one of them. Mine has 14 minus empty spaces on my freighter. So if I fill my freighter with squares, I get 14 points. Assuming that I've promoted that guy and his ability is lit up. If you don't promote that person, you don't get that victory points.
Ah, okay.
Some of them are 2 per certain type of tile or 3 per certain type of cargo, et cetera, et cetera. We'll look at all our crew members in a moment. Cargo that is undelivered and sitting in your cargo bays is 1 per cube at the end of the game. 1 reputation per cube.
Okay.
Yep. And that's right here on the
Yep.
board. And now that I've mentioned the end of the game several times, I will backtrack and tell you the way that the game ends. It says right here with 4 players that 6 ends the game, and what that means is 6 cargo cubes on any one of these motherships. How do they get there, you wonder?
How do they get
Because
there?
the one thing I haven't told you is how the motherships confiscate cargo from you.
Uh-oh.
When on your turn, when you move these ships 1 or 2 spaces, on some turns you're going to move them on or past these checkpoint spaces, this little symbol. This is where they also start the game, so it's going to take a few rounds. Whenever the mothership you moved goes on or past that space, you must give up a cargo cube from your board. If you don't have one to give up, you have to just pick one from the supply to advance the game clock. If the mothership was already full and we were just doing the last few rounds of the game, you still have to lose the cube and throw it back to the supply, because they search you and confiscate your cargo every time this happens. So if you wanted to advance the game quickly, you could keep circling the same ship over and over again until it got to 6. And if you wanted to sort of drag out the game a little bit, you could keep them more even so that they all stayed at 4 and 5 as long as possible. So that every time the mothership crosses a checkpoint, the player who did that has to place a cargo on it. And it's a cargo of your choice. It doesn't matter what color it is. They're never going to arrest you. They just take your cargo. Oh, but the story of the end game is when one of these motherships is full of contraband cargo, the government has had enough. It's time to crack down. They're going to embargo all shipping and trading for all these planets and lock down all the trading. So we have one final round to fulfill our contracts and side deals after that. So no matter who the player was that triggered the end of the game, we'll play to the end of that round where I will take an action, and then we all get one more turn after that, and then we total up scores. I think that's everything.
Cool.
Does anyone have any questions
Dun, dun, dun.
before we reshuffle these tiles and put them out? And then we can... I will get rid of all my example tiles so I don't start with a really advanced ship.
Be like, Star Tours, ease up on your main thrusters.
What are you doing here?
Everyone make sure you still have your hidden compartment and your lockbox on your ship
Gosh,
somewhere.
look at that.
Wow, those are heavily big skills. But they're in lieu of lots of victory
This,
points.
just so you guys know, this says, after this turn, immediately take another turn.
Wow.
Okie doke.
On mine it says, if you gain credit this turn, or intergalactic space credits, however this is, gain 1 credit and store it on any tile. Can that be put on any type of a goods storage tile?
No, you can put it on any credit tile throughout your ship, but you can't break the rule of storing on the proper type and proper color.
And since we probably have similar cards, I have a 2 reputation.
Reputation.
For each side dealer contract that has delivered green on it.
Oh,
Does
cool.
that mean this is worth 2 to me or 6 to me?
I think that it's one contract. That would be worth
that's
2.
what I would figure.
But so this would be also be worth 2.
Yep.
Right.
My people are all the credit people here.
Well, it's color coded by the deck you've got. My cards all relate to green.
Okay.
The 4 colors we have are these 4 colors.
Right.
All right, and we're putting out our freighter upgrades, which we have a mech garage. We already that lets you perform the upgrade cargo action. This one, the reserve moves adjacent green goods here, and then you unload to gain extra skill. That lets you boost your skill level. So you're gonna move good green cubes here, and then throw them out to gain plus hands for your skill actions. The beacon lets you promote a crew member with 2 discount of 2 skill hands, and the docking bay is gain a cargo on each of your empty storage areas. So those are they're all pretty good. And Nikki,
Yeah.
whenever she's ready,
Okay.
is going to pick a ship and move it 1 or 2 spaces by tucking 1 or 2 cards under her player board. Captain Nikki,
Yes.
which ship are you moving? Or, I'm sorry, 1 or 2 crew members to assign. How many would you like?
So I will do my mech guy.
Out of curiosity, when you promote a crew member, can you promote one you've already locked in?
Yes, it doesn't matter where they are.
It doesn't matter where they are as far as you being able to use their ability.
That is
correct?
also correct. The ability, as soon as it's lit up, is available to you to use.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
1 or 2 assignments. How many?
1.
Okay.
All right.
This guy is going to be a pilot.
Okay.
I've
So
decided.
just make sure the hand is not visible.
The hand is hidden.
So you're going to move a ship 1 space.
Yep.
And then you're going to perform that action with skill level 3.
3. So I'm going over here to meet an informant.
Okay. And you're going to promote someone with a discount of 3 credits. So which person are you promoting?
So I have
3
Up to
credit
4
1, 2,
credits.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So let's do this Yay R. Yar. Each storage tile stores an extra 1 cube of the respective type.
That's
Okay.
pretty
Very
good. So
nice.
flip it over.
Flip it.
And there you go.
So yeah, so she can
Does
fit
it-
2 more credits in this spot and 2 more goods in this spot, etc. for everything on her ship. All right, Lincoln.
Okay.
1 or 2 assignments.
Well, let's see here. That's just deliver one good. I mean, $1.
1 credit. Yep.
Well, we'll move Annabelle over there.
On this side.
Yep.
Oh
keep
yeah,
on
I've
that
got
side.
all my stuff flipped over here.
No worries.
They're all upgraded already. Wait till
Wow, how do you do that?
And then I've got 3.
So you're moving
One
this
space
one.
to that. Yep.
Wow, this rondel has 3 side deals. This is the smuggling plan.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
going to do that. I'll do the first side deal,
all right.
and another one fills, right? So I might get
It
lucky.
does. You could get lucky. So it, and you did. You want to do it? You want to deliver your
Let's just
good?
do that. Yep.
Keep a bank for yourself
Okay.
over there.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, that's
Done.
not a bad idea. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he got the exact thing he needed from that
And in theory, if he had cubes, he could do a third because he has.
because he had a
hands.
third
Yeah.
hand. Correct. Yeah. All right, Dave.
Okay, I will spend Escher to move 1 here. And then I will, with my 3 credits, upgrade Escher. And that is at the start of my turn, I can unload a green.
Wait, what ship did you move?
I moved this one.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. Sorry.
I can unload a green tile to gain a hand.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Done.
Okay. I'm going to assign 2 to go 2, which is
upgrade?
upgrade, and I'm going to take this reserve tile.
Yep.
Which is the one that lets you, when you take the operate freighter, move green and then boost your skill by doing that. But it's
Yep.
also, well, no, it's not, because it's not a green border, it's not a storage tile. So I don't get to add to it.
Makes sense.
But
And did
Still
those
think
slide
it's
down as well? Or do they just
yes, they
fill?
do. Just like this other one, they slide here and the new one goes in at 4.
Slippity slide.
All right.
that
Hey,
say?
that was a complete round.
What does that say?
It's a docking bay, just like this one. You gain a cube of your choice on each of your empty storage areas.
Okay.
That's when you activate your freighter and choose tiles to activate.
That makes sense.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
New turn.
Sure.
Assign 1 or 2 cards.
Can I skip the assigning?
No, it's mandatory because you must choose 1 or 2 and then move a ship 1 or 2 spaces.
All right. Yeah, we'll assign Vic. He's gonna be. He looks like a bodyguard type. So he's going there.
Okay.
And I guess I can try to do. That's deliver cargo for a side deal. That would fill maybe one of these.
Yep.
Yep.
You could do
you
that
could
here.
do
Yeah, that's
right, like Lincoln did. You could do
Yeah.
both of those right now.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
There.
Okay. And you want to do both of them?
Yeah.
All right. So do you get rid of?
Technically,
Why don't you
she
do
does
one at a
one and it
time?
fills in, right?
That's true. True. All right.
Just do it right,
Okay.
just in case.
You're right.
Side deal.
It's not going to matter in this.
Do
You never know that.
Put it in. Yeah.
I don't see how
Put
it
it in the
could.
pool.
'Cause she's not going to have anything but an
I
orange cube.
understand.
All right.
Never know.
Hey, you want to deliver a green one?
No,
All right. How
I
about this one?
don't. Okay.
All right. Throw that orange one out.
All
What if
right.
there's a better orange one?
There's not a better orange one.
I understand.
Orange.
Orange.
All right.
You say that, but look, this is 2 for 6 and this is 2 for 4. So clearly, there
Yeah, yeah.
there could be a better one in there. You don't know.
No, but she had 1 cube.
You don't know. There might be a 1 cube for
I
more
don't
than
think
two.
there
doubt
is.
it.
Go
I
ahead.
doubt it.
I highly doubt that.
You haven't been in this quadrant of the galaxy before.
If you've been smuggling as long as I had, youngster,
Whatever.
Okay. Well,
boy.
I'm
you're
gonna,
going to talk to the tills like that?
assign bot to the navigator
Bought.
or BOT, and then I'm gonna move and get some goods.
Okay.
Just 1, and I have 2 hands, so I can
So
do
you
2.
choose 2 areas and fill up those cargo that you just got rid of.
Cool.
That
Dave.
makes sense. What's that one geary thing
It's,
that's on there?
It lets you perform this action with a skill equal to the number of adjacent tiles when you operate freighter and choose that tile to operate.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put 2 guys down here. I'm gonna move this twice,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
I have 1 skill level.
And you want that?
I'll pick that up and put it here. Oh, adjacent tile. So I want it to be surrounded by stuff.
Okay.
And then, if I understand this correctly, I now have 1 card here, so I get all of these back.
That is correct. Just make sure you keep them all facing the same direction
Yeah,
since you have 1 promoted guy. The new tile is scaffolding, which lets you perform this action, the upgrade action, with a skill equal to the number of adjacent tiles. I Now, it would be foolish of me to assign both guys, because then I would have 0 skill available.
It works here, though.
It does. In fact, maybe that's your only option if you have. There are other ways to boost your skill, but in this case, I feel like doing 1 would probably be best. All right, I'm assigning a guy, so I have 1 skill to do either that. I could use some cargo space. That is operate. And that is contract. I'm going to try operate. I'm going to operate my freighter.
Okay.
So, but I only get to pick 1. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'll do a contract. No, I can't do that either. I can't do any of these things.
hand
I'm
is
taking this
terrible.
dumb cryo chamber.
Okay.
So I now have room for some medicines, and I will put that here. And then, like Dave, I will get all mine back because I was down to 1 unassigned guy. Done.
Ah. All right. I will assign Doreen.
Doreen.
And I'm trying to decide if she looks like a co-pilot or a navigator.
That's Nikki's hardest
She's
decision
a
each turn.
co-pilot type. So I got 1 hand, and I really, really wanted something I probably can't get to, which
you can
was
get
picking up cargo. Is anybody close to picking up cargo?
Nope.
N-O.
I guess that's true.
And I can't fulfill a
This
contract.
is
'cause I got
operate, which would
nothing.
give you some cargo.
That might be good. Let's do that.
So
Oh, yeah.
at least you get something. So you're operating your
I'm
freighter,
operating my freighter.
and you get to choose 1 tile because you have 1 skill, and your only choice is your cockpit.
Okay.
But that's actually pretty good because you're going to get either 3 orange or 3 green because of your advance. Oh no, she didn't upgrade the guy yet.
No, I did not.
You didn't upgrade the storage
No,
capacity guy yet.
I did
so you
not.
get 2 orange or 2 green on one of those tiles.
That's fine.
That's not bad at all.
Nope.
What would you like?
Give me.
Yeah, we've been misinforming her that she has all that space.
I know because she was thinking about
Yeah.
upgrading that
Oops.
dude. Yeah, on the same
There you
one.
go.
All right. And now you take back all your cards.
Yay.
I will do this. Gives me 1 action. I'll go here. I'll fill up green. Yeah, I don't have any green. Hey, I got some green over here now. And now it's on my thing. Okay, Dave, your turn.
Oh, you only got to choose.
And
one.
I get to
and you get to
reset.
reset.
All right, let me make sure I understand this. The mech garage is this action? Is that what that symbol is?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
but you need to land on this action to operate it.
I understand.
Okay.
It's right there.
Yes.
So I would be able to fill 1 to capacity and then take this with a hand of 2.
Correct.
I will. And I can't take a contract unless I can fulfill one of the
One
rows.
of the rows.
Got it.
You have it, Dave.
I had something. 1, 2, and this is cargo.
Where's that cargo?
Yeah.
In the garage.
Cargo pants.
Why am I laughing at that? All right.
I don't know.
I will do that then. I will, I guess it doesn't really matter which one I use. I'll do that. And I'll go 1 here. So I could, in theory, operate up to 3 of these if I had them, but
Yes.
I don't. So I will fill 1 tile to capacity. Oh, hey, I'll do this first. I can do them in any order, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do this first, and I'll take this.
Nice. And then you'll fill that to capacity with
And
great
I
use.
will fill it to capacity. And that's my turn.
Cool.
Yeah. I will.
This slides, right?
Oh, yep. Sorry, Nikki. You're
Good
absolutely
job.
right.
I'll assign 1,
Who's 1?
and I will pick up cargo because I can pick up 1, 2, 3 because I have 3 hands and 3 separate cargo areas. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Not close to the stuff I want.
Yeah, that's kind of the bummer. Is like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't do this when it was going to be free.
I will sign this
Yeah.
guy again.
Well, you can get to here if you want.
But you still have to pay
Right.
for crossing it.
But you'll still get to there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna.
assign this guy to
Okay.
pilot again.
He clearly likes to pilot. I like he's got a little suit and tie.
I know. It's a pilot. That leaves me with 3 skill. So we will move here.
going to cost you one of your.
Yeah, you have to give up one of your green cubes onto that ship because of the
Sure.
checkpoint.
Okay.
Fine. And
And you have a -3 upgrading one of your guys.
I would like to upgrade, and this is the guy I've been wanting to do.
There you go.
What does that one do?
He is, if I gain tech this turn, gain 1 tech and stored in on any tile.
Which crew member did you just do, Nikki? When you get a gray, you get an extra gray?
Yeah.
So you did have the cargo space one from before, right?
Oh yeah, so she did.
yeah.
So you need an extra green cube from when you
Okay.
did your
From when she operated the
right?
cockpit.
We
yeah.
all said it, and then we all talked ourselves out of it
Yeah.
for some reason.
It only has 2 holes,
Yes,
Right.
but because I have this car,
Right.
it would have
Correct.
looked like that.
correct. Thank you.
Okay.
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 I'm going to spend 1. Annabelle's going to go back to the bodyguard because she's got the knife.
Call that a knife?
I call
Sorry.
that a knife.
Sorry about
And I have 3, so move me here.
Contract?
Yeah, I'm going to
Oh.
do this one,
Oh, yeah.
which is free, but I start it.
Okay.
Boom. That's. Do I do that?
Keep it
Just
there.
until
Keep it
it's
there
done?
because, right.
Yep. Okay.
You can't fill the same row twice.
That
And
was
a
a
new one
waste
comes
of
in?
3 action, but didn't make any difference. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
want
It
to
kinda
got you the
fun.
contract, though,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
wanted it.
All right, Dave?
Those side deals are all dumb. Hey, let's do that. No, that doesn't work. Boo. Boo. Okay. What's the 2 thing?
Beacon. Oh,
The first one or number 2?
Docking bay.
Is 2 and 3 the same?
2 and 3 are the same.
All right, so what's 2? What is docking?
Docking bay, gain a cargo of your choice on each of your empty storage areas.
Completely empty, or just that has a space for it?
Well, I mean, a cargo that on each of your storage. It wouldn't be a cargo of your choice. Like you
All right.
can't put a gray there, but
I'm going to do that. So,
it does say empty storage areas. So empty.
meaning not here.
And no, because a storage area means an entire thing, right? A storage area is a tile
Yep.
or tiles
Right.
of a single color block.
All right.
Only empty ones can get stuff from that docking bay action.
Okay. I'm going to then do this.
Escher
Not
once
as
again.
awesome
I'm going
as
to
it
move
sounds.
1 to here.
Side deal.
I'll make that side deal with this green cube and hope that I get one that goes here because I have one more chance. Show me a new tile, please, because I
Got
have
it.
one more hand.
Do you have gray and green?
No, I'm done.
You took the space I wanted, though.
Perfect. There's definitely a bunch of stuff to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
As far as it's all kind of simple, but at the same time, it's just trying to figure it all out, you know?
I'm going to assign 1.
He's Juan again. He keeps going. I don't know if it's
I
Juan.
do.
but
Juan. I will
Please,
go.
no.
Oh, am I taking the one you
You
want?
go there first before he does,
No, I'm taking this.
but you don't have
Yeah.
pink.
Well, she gets that one's a 3 for you. You just want the 4.
Oh,
you want
that's
the
what you
giant
wanted.
cargo bay. Yeah, show me that.
About
over
Dave's
there.
thing.
I got a server farm in my ship.
There's a snake in my boots.
Okay, I need to think about my turn.
Sorry. Well, Dave did it to me. He took the spot I wanted.
Well, you could have afforded that 3 anyway, right? Oh, no, it was a 2.
It was
It
that
was
too.
a 2.
Yeah.
I could have done it.
You still can get the 2.
I have to get to an
I
action
took the spot.
that
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Now she's
does
well,
it.
no, and no, you're right. You can't
Yeah.
use 2 cards to get to it and
Yep.
still do it. Oh man, what a jerk that guy is.
Let's see. I really don't want to pay more cubes. I did my part on that already.
Right. Well, pick
so
up one of these
that
guys.
means upgrade freighter. So let me assign my guy. He is always going to be a bodyguard. We're going to move 1, and I'm going to upgrade freighter. Take 1 equipment less than or equal to the number of.
So you can take the 1 or the 2.
This is gain 1 cube on empty storage areas. So I
This
can
one-
do
yeah.
that.
Well, no.
When you
Or-
activate this tile,
Yeah. Okay.
this one is the promote action, which you've already done twice. So yeah, I don't know if you want that one. It just seems like, I mean, it might save you an action or 2, but it seems like the docking bay is more
Docking
gonna
bay.
do you more good.
Makes
Docking
sense.
bay.
replacing it with a robotic arm, fill up to two adjacent storage tiles to full capacity.
Nice. I will spend 1 to go 1 to upgrade my storage, and I'll just do this one that's 1 because it's the kind of stuff I work with, I guess. And that is that.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to spend 1.
Juan.
Oh, that docking bay would have been good. All right, I'm going to spend 1. And I'm going to go here. And that costs me
A cube.
A Cuba Gooding Jr.
but I only get 1 thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I will spend the gray cube.
On the ship.
Oh, thank you. And I will do
jumping out of
my mech garage,
Floating in space.
which
Okay.
lets me do this action at a hand value of 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to do it at a hand value of 2.
Are you going to form a storage area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are.
yes.
That's what I did.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you did the first one. Good job.
And these all come back.
And those
I'm
all
done.
come back, yes. I also can only do a move 1 and spend at 1. But that's okay. I like that action. I'm gonna move here and promote a crew member with a discount of 1. So I'm gonna spend both my credits to promote Skitty. This is actually a really great ability. Now when I take this or this, basically add a tile to my freighter, I can unload a cube, basically trash a cube of cargo, to take a second tile off the top of the stack, and if I can place it, place it.
Okay.
So I can basically double the action, but I'm sort of randomized as to what it is. Done, refreshed cards. But it cost me a cube. Noreen.
She's gonna
She hops back and forth between jobs.
She's
very
she knows a
versatile.
lot. And boom. That is pick up cargo. Gain cargo in number of storage areas equal to my hand.
So you can have 1 orange or 1 green in your orange or your green.
But I really get 2, right?
No, because that's the capacity. For
Okay.
this action, you get 1 in every area that you have nominated.
All right.
And you're only picking 1 area.
Ta-da.
Now take your cards back.
Okay.
Well, Mr. F, or Murph.
Murph.
I think it's Mr. F.
I like it.
He's the co-pilot this time. I can move 1 that way. I guess I perform a...
Operate.
Yeah. And I guess the only thing I do is fill.
It's fill 1 tile, right?
Yeah.
3 orange.
Yep.
That's good. It'll help you promote stuff for sure.
Yeah, I need to, but I need to have it, like, I haven't had a good spot for that where you guys weren't passing it already.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move 1. Make sure I get this right. I'm going to go here. Value of 3, so I can choose 3 different areas and put stuff out for cargo, correct?
Yes.
So I can put, this is 1 area, so green and green.
Correct.
And a single orange.
Yep.
And a single gray.
I believe that is right.
End of turn.
That's how you want to do it when you have 3.
That's nice.
You got to get there, though.
Yeah.
And it takes a while. And
Actually,
you have to have the space available.
Right. I mean, I could do it also now too, but I don't think I have the space available. What do I have? I can upgrade, I can operate, or I can contract. I think I'm going to upgrade because I just got Skitty. Skitty, I'm going to make Skitty the pilot this turn.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys think that name's so funny.
It's funny.
She came by it in a valid manner.
It's funny and you know it.
So I'm going to upgrade my freighter. So I can choose 1, 2, or 3 here. Docking bay, that's for empty areas. Scaffolding I don't need to do that. That gives me a 2 discount on promotions. I'll take the docking bay. Yeah, I'll take the docking bay. So blue has to go next to blue, putting special technology there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use her special ability. Don't take it yet.
Oh.
You can slide it though.
I know, because you're going to pull one off
Yeah,
the
I'm pulling
top.
off
I
it.
know.
But
I was
have-
going to wait.
I'm throwing out a cube. I'm just making sure the camera sees it. I'm making sure
Okay.
the eye in the sky
Okay.
knows everything we're
You're
doing.
using your crew member.
That's
I'm
what I
using
was
my crew.
going for
I'm
it,
throwing a
so-
green.
and just
And
take
if I can, well, I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't do this, but I've now built a stash. Move one adjacent credit from here to here.
It's like the other one.
It's like the other thing, but it sort of forces me to limit my credit storage, right? Because now I have to move credits from here to here, and
Do
I
you
can't.
have to play it?
No, you don't, but I want to anyway.
Okay.
Because I get benefits for having a full freighter. Once I promote that guy.
That makes sense.
Neat.
And I don't have any credits in it, and now we'll fill this up. With auto loader, it lets you take the take cargo action, but only with one skill. So you would choose one area and maybe get 2 cubes if you were smart like that.
Or 3.
Or 4, yeah. Well,
Done.
so far none
Oh,
of us
wait, I
could.
reset because I did my
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Nikki, place 1 or 2.
Yeah, sure. Vic's gonna go bodyguard. And hey, look at this. Dun dun dun. But I'm only
The thing
taking
you
that
want.
one.
It's still a 3 though. Your cargo is not hurting
And
at
I
all.
will place it there. That was my turn.
All right. Supercomputer.
Supercomputer. Hey, I can go here and lose a cube, but that's fine.
Yep.
And then I will upgrade. Oh, I got to move.
Yeah, I
somebody.
do the same thing.
Who? Annabelle's going over there. So now I have $3. Oh, I have 3. Plus 3 if I want to. So I could go all the way. What would be the good one? Is this one's cheap. This one lets me, if I gain a currency on this turn, I gain 1 and store it on any tile.
The cheap ones it's tough to throw away those extra credits that you have, but that generates your engine.
This
right?
one lets me gain an extra hand if I unload 1.
Right?
This one is, it's the operate your ship at two hands.
Plus 2. So more than you normally would. Which means like if you could operate 5 tiles on your ship if you had 3 hands available.
Oh, neat. Well, let me just do that then. What the heck? That one seems like it'd be pretty great.
Could be pretty great. But you need to get more than just your cockpit going there.
That's true. But you guys see, I'm not landing. You guys,
No,
I'm
you're-
completely out of whack on everything that I kind of
every-
want to
yeah.
do.
Right.
So, yeah, let's just go with that for now. Well, let's see, what's the other one? This one gives me more dough, which is good. You know what? I think this is better. More money is good right now. So let's do that one. I lose a bonus on that one, but that's okay. Dave.
It's funny, I sort of turned up my nose at that docking bay, but I could see where these would all be empty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, for example, right now. I'm going to go here. Well, I just put a guy under here. And I'm going to spin this gray cube.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
It's going to get confiscated, Dave.
take this contract. And since I can do both, too, I'll do this one and this one. Right? Because I have 2 hands.
Okay.
Done.
Get yourself a docking bay, man.
But now I have no...
Do these slide or anything? They don't.
It doesn't matter.
they
There's
should.
no order to those
They're all
ones, right?
zeros.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
You can do this one.
I don't want to do that yet.
Okay.
I want
Want to break free?
to.
It kind of makes sense for economy-wise to see if you can do it in one move where you can fill the whole thing, right? Because
Yeah,
otherwise it
but-
takes you an additional move.
I'm going to do this. So I'm jumping ahead, but I'll assign Juan over here, one guy. So
Juan guy.
I moved the ship 1. I'm going to take, I have 2 hands left, so I'll take this medicine storage. And I will spend a cube to take the next one off the top, which should have maybe been that one. But
Whatever. It's all random.
I can put another medicine storage for here.
You're the med guy.
I don't know if I want that much.
Could
But
you
I'll-
use this one?
No, they're the same. They're the same uselessness, so it doesn't matter.
That's what you're saying. I should have waited.
It doesn't really matter.
Here,
Since we
let's
don't,
make
since
a
we
top.
don't literally have
Let's
a
actually
top of
make
the
a top
stack.
now that it matters.
But I think I'll take this anyway, just because the docking bay will benefit from multiple storage areas.
Yep.
I'm going to do it.
Did you ever throw one of those away if you wanted to?
Yes, in this case, when I take it off the top of off the pile,
Yeah.
specifically, yes. If I can't or don't want to build it, I can throw it away.
Right.
I don't know if you can say take the action, take this, and then throw it out of the game just to screw with the other people.
No, I meant like later. Like
Oh, no.
I decided this is
To build
useless.
over it or
Yeah.
to tear apart your ship? No.
No. Okay.
Okay. I did not fill up my board, so I'm not taking any cards back.
All right. Doreen is busy lady. She's gonna go
Wow, she is.
pilot. And I got 2 actions, but I'm gonna move over here.
All right.
That's the hand
Side
shaking
deal.
thing.
You
Side
can make
deal.
up to 2 side deals.
Well, I can only do one.
You don't know
This
that.
one.
The
That's
next one
true.
coming
That's
in.
true. The next one might
you
work
might be
for
able
you.
to make it.
So that is this cube
Yep.
and this
Come
cube.
on, a 1 green cube side deal.
2 data.
Nope. Done. That
Okay.
was it.
I'm gonna go to an upgrade, I guess. Mr. F is gonna navigate me there. What does the scaffolding do?
It lets you do this upgrade ability with hands equal to the number of adjacent tiles. So if it's surrounded by tiles, you could take any one of these when you activate it.
And then the beacon is upgrade.
Crew with a discount of $2.
Nice. I've only upgraded 1. That probably is the one I should do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad.
And that cost me 1, but it's all of them and I reset.
And this is a stash, which you move credits to when you activate it, and then you get extra hands by spending those credits.
All right. I'm going to move 1 here. And I'm going to flip this guy. Oh, I can't.
Well,
Because I don't have 2 hands.
It's dropping.
I'm looking at 2 hands right now.
I'm going to move 1 here instead. And I will expand my storage. This is the only one I could afford with 1 hand, right?
Yep.
And I'll put it there. Because I'm crazy that way. And I get all my cards back, end of turn.
The only...
It's so weird. It's happened at least twice now that I've used 3 hands when I only need 1.
and then not have
And then
enough.
1 hand when I
Yes.
actually need like 2 or
I
3.
think that's the efficiency puzzle of this
Yeah.
game. That's
Well,
not that easy to do.
Some of it's
perfectly.
not the puzzle. It's just wherever
It's
you...
just
I don't know where
where-
you guys are going to move these ships.
I'm going
Right.
to assign 1, move 1.
Juan.
I'm going to operate my docking bay, which lets me put empty,
Yeah, docking bay.
empty,
Nice.
Really cool.
empty. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool. And even though that was only
But the
one
pink's
tile,
not empty?
this one is.
That's not-
This,
not
this
a-
whole
Oh, I'm
area
sorry,
is
yeah,
not
yeah, I
empty.
forgot.
Yeah,
Why do you keep taking my moves?
because Dave opens them up for me.
Arr.
I wanted to do this, but I couldn't.
Well, you left me with nothing, and that.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Cannot do that. So he's co-pilot today. This dude's moving over here.
Okay.
To pick
I am
up cargo.
picking up cargo. Gain cargo in a number of storage areas equal to my hand, and gain 1 storage tile in each area. Okay?
So you
So
get
it's just 1,
you get 1 cube.
but you have 3 choices.
But each storage tile stores an extra.
But that's their storage limit, though. It doesn't
If you
matter.
gain-
Oh, if she gets gray, though, she gets an extra gray.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Which is what I'm gonna do.
That's probably
Clearly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get 2 grays because of
Yeah.
my special action.
Because you have a data hacker.
And you
Data
get,
hacker.
And you get all your cards back.
Yep.
Yay.
So I will. Bot's going to guide me there this time. Navigate. Now, if I get this one, what does this one do? It gives me, when I do this, I get an extra hand, an extra.
No. When you activate this tile as part of operate, you perform the action of getting cargo with 1 hand, meaning you choose, like Nikki just did, a single area which gets 1 cube in each of its tiles.
Oh, okay.
So you could get 2 orange if you had 2 empty spots in the orange.
Yeah, if it was like this, I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah. So it's essentially it's a bonus action when you're operating as, you're choosing 1 to 5 tiles on your ship based on your hand abilities.
Oh, let's do this robotic arm. Isn't that what you did?
Yeah.
You did the
No, that's a
docking.
good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Slide them down.
Yeah.
And does it matter? This doesn't match this.
It only matters that the only placement rule is blue and then adjacent.
see how this is blue and this is blue?
Oh,
Right.
And that's not blue.
But it's the same kind of thing. That's what I was
No,
wondering.
that could technically, if you want to go here or here or here,
Actually-
but you probably don't want to do that.
no, you probably do. Read the robotic arm.
Oh, what is
Fill
it?
2 adjacent tiles. I see adjacent tiles to this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oof. I don't have anything like that yet, but I guess that's what I want to plan for.
Right.
So I'll do this.
Yeah.
Although this would be better over here.
It would be, even though that's full right now, it would
Right.
be better there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a fusion drive, which lets you pick up contracts with a skill of one hand as your action.
Oh, I was thinking it would be better there next to your green, because then you'd it be 3 tiles could be
No. Oh,
potentially
yeah, you're right.
adjacent to
Oh.
it.
Yes. And you're right. But
Yeah, you're right.
additionally, I'm more likely to be getting these goods
Right.
based on what my
Your crew
my
does.
crew does.
Yeah.
So this is the better choice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move this here. I'm going to go 1 here. I'm going to take that for 3. And I'm going to, not surprisingly, put it next to this other one.
Lockbox.
Yep.
Done.
I'm gonna assign 2 people.
I like
Uh-oh.
it. I like it.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
I
but
like it.
But I do. I want to get to this side deals.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to deliver this side deal for green and a pink.
All right, you can do 1 more.
Actually, I'll do this green and pink. I can, but I'm going to look at what's next
I know.
here first, and then
You want to do the single pink?
yeah,
For
I do.
4?
For
That
4.
seems good.
Pink
Awesome.
seems like it's pretty rare and pretty cool.
All right.
So yeah, that was 10 points,
And you're Nikki P.
and I'm done.
Yes, peoples. Assign Vic.
Thought he was the net bodyguard.
Yeah, he was always going to be the
He was
bodyguard.
always, but he drifted over to other things.
But back to the bodyguard.
He was needed. Moving. Pay a cube.
Okay.
It's confiscated, Nikki P.
Okay.
Well, you're paying it,
And you operate your freighter.
and I operate my freighter.
and you can operate all 2
Can
of
I
your
do
things.
both of them?
Because you have 3 skill, you could do up to 3 if you had them.
Sure. So let's just do cockpit. Fill 1
Do,
storage.
nope, do it the other way.
Do it docking
Because
bay first.
that works off of empty ones.
Okay. Gain
Doesn't matter as it turns
1 cube on each
You're right, it
of
doesn't.
your empty storage areas.
Yeah.
I thought I was being helpful.
Green and orange. Okay.
And then,
And for the cockpit, I fill 1 storage tile to full capacity, and I also use my special action, which is an extra cube on
Yep.
all of them. So I'm going to choose the orange,
nice.
right?
Yep.
So then I can maybe upgrade somebody later.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. And you don't get cards back. Lincoln's
Nope.
turn.
Upgrade. I kind of want to save upgrading for this, right? When I do the operate. Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's an automatic free 2, no matter how many things you have.
That's kind of interesting that you get to do these things with your operate ability.
Yeah, I think when your ship gets really built out, operate is your like sweet power move.
Right. Well, it doesn't look like there's much I can choose to do here. I mean, I guess I could move 2 spaces. And that would be cargo. Let's just do that. So I'll move 2. Lets me fill 1, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Were you trying to do that one?
No, I wanted to go here.
Oh, sorry. Well, there's
That's
another
okay.
one right here.
I could spend a cube to do that if I have to.
So I get to fill up.
It's funny though.
2 areas. Well, not fill. You have to add
No,
to 2
add
areas.
to, yeah.
But unfortunately, one of them already has a cube in it.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, so you would get to add 2 cubes if there was an empty space. in
Right,
that tile.
right. Well, I guess I'll just do the green one since I don't necessarily need. Oh yeah, I got that. Cool.
And then take back cards.
Yep, because I'm at 4 again or 3
I'm gonna spend 2.
to move to.
Yeah. I'm gonna do cargo as well. Oh, but it's only one thing because I
Yeah.
spent 2.
Yeah.
This game is fantastic but terrible at the same
Yeah.
time. Well, I could do that side deal, I suppose. Let's do that. Just that gets me all my things back. I'll spend 2 to go here, and I can do 1 side deal, and I'll do the 2 gray ones. To the 2 data for
This
that
one.
Yep, and I'm done. End of turn, and I get my cards
New
back.
one is 2 medicine. I can only assign one, and I'll go to operate. I can pick one thing to operate. I would gain 3 cubes from docking bay, 3 cubes from cockpit, or I can move. I'm going to do the cockpit and gain 3 medicine on this.
Neat.
Yep. And then I take back, refresh my crew.
Funky fresh crew.
Funky fresh.
So Doreen
Piloting.
is piloting again. And then I'm going to go here, and I guess I'll pay. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I correct in that?
You have 2 power, yeah. Yep.
Right? So my Vic gets upgraded. He is a side deal guy.
But you have to spend these ones.
Sure.
Those ones are free. But
So that's good. You don't have to spend as much. You spend
1,
2.
2.
Yep. 3, 4.
3, 4. Vic is side deals and contracts with the delivery of the gray
data,
cubes data. I get 2
reputation.
reputation.
I got a handful of cards, so I will go to Paris, France.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I was too.
It was in my head.
I'm gonna. I think I should operate. Well, no, I don't have the. Would be nice to have more storage, but I don't see that's coming up. I could do that too. Do I want more orange? I don't really.
So you said if I can't lose a cube, I just pull one from the bank?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think I should move 1. Annabelle's going to take me there again, I think. And then go here and then spend 2 hands to give me the ability to have some server farm goods. Boy, where do you put it though?
Do you want to spend 3
You don't
hands
you want
and
an
be
extra
adjacent to
robotic
this
arm?
guy? Do you want green or do you want orange? Actually, orange here, right?
No, put the server farm there. The robotic arm can fill it up.
Just do it here.
Yeah. You already got a big orange area.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's still just the 2 that I was going to spend.
Yep. All right, 1.
Juan. Again, Juan's in every ship.
Hey, I get to choose 3 areas. So
That's what space I want.
area, right? Area, and pink or gray? I guess pink, just so I can get rid of that thing. End of turn.
I will assign 1. I'm going to upgrade. I'll place this auto loader.
You're an autoloader.
And then I will take the top. Oh, let's see. I have to burn a cube to take the top one. Well, I got lots of medicine.
How dare you?
I know.
There are people that need that.
Yeah, well, I can look at it. Oh, look at that. Medical bay.
Wow.
But that's
Gain-
not stuff, though.
Gain 1 medicine for every 2 adjacent tiles and store it here when you activate this. That's not really that good for me.
No, it'll get you 1 medicine every time you
But I
activate
already
it.
have 9 storage spaces for medicine.
Throw it away.
I am going to. It's just kind of sad.
Okie doke.
You got a placebo.
Yeah, done. Oh, thanks. Power cell. Perform an action on up to 2 adjacent equipment tiles.
Neat.
Yeah.
That would have been better, right?
Yep.
Oh no. So, there we go. He's going to go navigate. And we're going over here to do the operate freighter.
All right.
So the first one I want to do is the docking bay.
You can only do 1.
You only have
'cause you only have
one skill
hand.
right now,
One
so
hand,
make sure that's
oh.
the only one you want to do.
Fill 1 storage tile to full capacity. You know, cockpit's good enough. So I will do the green,
You get 3.
and then I get an extra because of my lady.
Yep.
Done.
And you get all your cards back.
Yep.
Okie doke.
Oxus is going to navigate me to cargo. I have 2. So I will go green and gray. I can do that right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to go here. I'm going to put 1 card.
Co-pilot over there.
Yep. And I will spend, doesn't really matter, I guess the storage module cube. Oh, goes here.
Yep, you're getting it confiscated.
And I get to do up to 2, and I only have 2, so I will first do my mech garage, and I will pick up, sadly, I have a value of 4, but I'll pick this up for this, and I'll fill the storage tile to capacity, and just for fun, it'll be the new one I just picked up. And now I'm done. End of turn.
I'm gonna assign 2. I'll go here, giving up a confiscated data cube. And then I will fulfill a side deal with 2 medicines. And then I get all my cards back. Meds are expensive.
All right. I'm gonna do it. Assign 2.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh wait, I always said he was
Don't
gonna be
do
the
it.
billionaire. I was just gonna slide
You
him
can
in.
put the navigator.
Yeah.
You can put what's her name in the pilot. Yeah, see, it's always.
Okay.
Side deals?
Side deals.
Side
1,
deals.
2. I'm taking this one, of course.
Okay, for a green and a gray.
And
You can do one more side deal
and a
if
gray.
it comes up. Yep.
Maybe
Well, you can do that one orange one if you want.
I could. Okay. 2. Yay.
Points is points.
Yep.
All right.
And empty spots are better than things with 1 cube in them a lot of the time.
That is true.
Well, there's not a ton. I'll do this. Mr. F will co-pilot me to my contract. I'll just spend the 2 there, get that done, and then I reset my cards.
Okay. I'm going to unload a green cube.
Sweet.
That gets me an extra hand.
Okay.
I'm going to move Padlock into my co-pilot spot. This guy moves 1. And now I have Informant. I'm meeting an Informant with 1 but 2 because I spent a cube.
Right.
And I will turn Padlock over. And now every time I gain green, I get a green. And
Good.
I get all my cards back.
So I can do that.
You're
that,
welcome, by
or
the way.
that. Yeah, good for you.
I've given you
You've
Nice.
given me nothing.
a nice big fat juicy spot if you want it.
I mean, it's something.
What do you mean?
All right. What? This cargo space?
Yeah.
Yeah, come
At a value of 3, you're welcome.
Yeah, all right. I'll fill this space, gets 2 medicine. I guess I'll have to take, do I want data? Take medicine on this one. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to boost it. You know, I'm going to take goods. I don't want that.
That's kind of good.
That's kind of good.
This is kind of good.
All right, done.
Wonderful. Here we go.
Oh, gosh.
Navigator, moving along.
Never gonna get it.
Operate
Never
one
gonna-
space.
I'm
one
going
square.
To fill cockpit. So fill 1 storage to
You're
full.
gonna operate. Okay, yeah.
And then I've got my lady. So we're going to get
Lady.
3
3
credits.
And your cards back.
Yep.
All right, Lincoln.
Yep. Can I say
Yep.
Things that make you say, hmm.
And what?
Okay, I will spend 2
Ooh, a big move.
to go here. I'm going to operate. I get to do 2. I will spend all my cubes for that. He will be upgraded. Mr. F. Or
Yeah,
Murph-
that's
Murph.
pretty. Your best guy has a good ability.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I assume the robotic arm for your other
Robotic arm will do the rest of the green and the rest of the gray and all the green then.
one? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice.
We have an efficient ship.
All right. I am going to spend a green for an extra action.
Extra skill.
It's extra skill. I'm going to move here. And I will cargo at a value of 4.
Yeah.
So that's all of them. So orange, orange, yellow, lemon, lemon, wee. Green, green, green plus Escher gets me an extra green. Pink, gray, done. End of turn.
Go 1 and With skill 2, I can do 2 side deals, but I guess I'll do this one first and then see what the next one is. It's data, but I'll do this other medicine one. Done.
Okay, I'm moving to. Burp. And it's going to be this, and I pass that, so I have to pay, right?
Yes.
So let's do this one. And then I will do this deal. No, I'm going to do this deal first.
That's worth extra points to you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, right. No, the ones with credits are worth extra points for her. Oh, no, it's data.
No, it's
Yeah, yeah.
data.
All right.
Data.
So that gets paid.
Yep.
And then
Fill it in. You can do one more.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
Gives you some variety.
Yep.
2.
Just in case.
Yep. Done.
Okay. And you don't get cards back.
Well, I guess I could just do this. Operate, spend a cube. I have to spend one good for confiscation.
here.
It goes into the ship. That allows me to operate my ship.
At a level of 3.
Yeah, because
Oh,
of my,
3.
my
Yeah.
bonus guy, which is one.
Yeah, it's
exploited.
fantastic.
I'm scared now.
Well, luckily this one only gets him a cube, but still, you
Yeah,
get them
I'm
all.
going to take it. That'll do that. And then I fill 1 to capacity.
So the
And I
orange-
can upgrade
orange
for
one.
2, right? Which I
Promote,
can
right.
I can promote to.
Can you spend orange cubes as well?
Yeah, that's the.
It's a discount of 2.
It's a
Oh,
discount
right.
of 2. Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a very cool move.
Yeah, I think I will. This is the +2 on any. I don't really have much going on with that at this point in time, but I'll just do it. Wait, at start your turn, unload. Oh no, I'll do this one because it could give me an extra turn. So that cost me exactly 1 because of the discount. Cool. And I reset my cards and I'm done.
All right. Do I want to do 2 side deals is the question.
Yes.
I
Go
do.
for it.
But does he really?
No, probably not, but
Well,
you
now I
should.
do because clearly Aaron doesn't want me to. I'm going to
No,
spend.
I don't care.
I'm going to
I don't
spend
know what you're
2
doing.
cards, and I will also spend a green cube for an extra hand. And I'll go here, 1, 2, and that allows me to do 2 side deals. So the first one is I will spend this green for the green side deal here.
Nice.
New side deal, please.
How about a credit?
How about a credit? I will sure. I will spend the credit for that one and I'll be done. That's my turn. Done. I'm gonna get my cards back.
Hey, more drugs.
That's the important part.
Hey, that helps me. But I don't want to do it right now. I don't like any of these actions right now.
no
Yucko.
more drugs.
I had to flip my card over. I got to remember to do that. Bot got upgraded.
What does he do?
That was one let me spend one of these to gain an extra action.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've used that a bunch of times now.
Yeah.
The tills will pilot me over here. I only have 1 hand, so I'll take this
Oh, and you get to draw for
security
free?
vault. I have to spend a cube to do it, but I'm going to do it because I want to fill my whole board.
So you're spending your orange cube? You can spend any cube, right?
Yes, a cube of my choice.
Okay.
Because it doesn't give me a guaranteed
There you go.
bonus.
Do you want it?
Oh my gosh, it's more medicine, but I will take it this time.
we all hate you.
I know, I've hogged every medicine upgrade in the whole thing, right?
Well, not
Except for the one that
intentionally.
Dave has.
I know.
Not intentionally, only that's...
I know, but I've gotten all of the other
Yeah.
4 and they're all 3s. Well,
Well, no, one of those isn't medicine, it's a thing.
No, I threw that one away.
You suck. Get your card
There,
back.
I refreshed.
I don't have a very good.
You haven't upgraded
My
your ship a lot
is
now.
not very. We're budge. We're the budget ship.
Yeah.
So here we go. Doreen,
Doreen.
and we're gonna zoom over here.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
got 1 and 1.
All right.
So it's a scaffolding with the hands equal to the number of adjacent tiles. So I'll just put it over here.
So if you operate, you get to take this action.
Don't you want to put that up in the corner, above the orange?
Yeah, if you put it there, it now has a skill of 2 right there.
Yeah.
Adjacent tiles, right?
Yeah.
But hey, look,
Hey,
there's
it's that
some
medical
more
bag.
stuff for you.
No, I don't need it.
All right, Link.
Yeah.
So I have a question. If Lincoln goes here and delivers contracts,
Yeah.
Can I get another one?
can he fill that one and then immediately get a new one because he's got 3 hands?
No, Dave. The only time you acquire a new contract is at the very beginning of that action if you don't have one.
Okay.
When you complete the contract, you complete it, clear the cubes, and take the reward action if there is one. But you do not get another one even if you have actions or skill left.
You're not getting the extra hands out of it, but so be
You're
it,
right.
right? Like that happens about a third,
Happens a lot of the
third
time,
to a half
yes.
the time in this game anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here then. Spend
right.
the 1. And it gives me to complete this contract. It's done now.
Okay. So that goes there, and you
Yeah.
immediately get whatever that action is, which
Right,
is take one of
upgrade
these
storage.
up to a 4. So basically, just take any one of those you want.
Yeah, I don't know that. I was hoping that the medicine one would come up, but Aaron took it.
He did.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Well, 3 green or 3. What is green? 3 data or 3 goods?
3 goods, yeah.
Seems like the best move.
Just because it expands.
'cause-
It's not like it's really making a difference here, though. And
You-
feel that. Hey, there's one of those.
That slides, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Yeah.
should slide.
Well, in that case, I don't need to spend a green cube for extra actions because it doesn't matter. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to go here, and it costs me a cube, and I will give up
Pink one.
this green one. No, I need the pink one
I know you do that.
to do this, and that gets me the informant at a 5, and I will flip my 5. Das. So now when I do side deals or contracts, I can use 1 different cube than is what is required. Does that mean for each thing or total? Like if I do 3 side deals, can I use that 3 times?
Yes, you may only use him once per contract line or once per side deal, but yes, you can use him multiple times per turn.
Makes sense. He's the most expensive. That's my turn.
I don't like any of these actions. I'll assign 1, go to meet an informant, which gives me a discount of 3, which means for 1 I'll flip Coda. And now I will get my 14 victory points minus however many blank spaces I have on my ship.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's my.
That's what he's been building.
That's why I've
to.
been cramming stuff I don't particularly need into my ship.
I
Done.
didn't even look at that. He gets you 14?
Well, if I fill every space.
14 minus every empty space. So right
okay.
now it's worth 11.
Right now it's 11. Yeah.
Wow.
But he doesn't have the extra 2 for side deals, right?
Right, but when you see how these are working out, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pilot. Moving 1. Wait, I had my plan. And then this guy.
Cargo.
Cargo. So we are picking up cargo. Gain cargo in a number of storage areas equal to my hands, so I can do 3 storage areas.
Yep. You get a green and an orange and a gray and then a second gray.
And the second gray. Orange. 2.
Beautiful.
2.
Look at that.
Done.
I guess I could operate my ship. So, which is also great again. I guess I should try to take advantage of that. So I will do this. I will operate my ship by moving that 1.
Okay.
And I now have 4, which I only need 3.
Oh, right.
So I'll fill 1 tile to capacity.
Yep.
I should do this one. Then I get to fill 2 adjacent. I don't know if that's good or not. It isn't good, is it? 2 adjacent's terrible for me right now.
Well, you get this one anyway, right?
Right, hold on, let me look though real quick. Contract's no good.
And you can flip this guy.
Right.
Wait, can you only do 2 things?
No, you
No,
can
I
do
can
4.
do 4.
Oh, right, because you have the thing. Yeah.
Fill 1 tile of capacity, so let's just take that back.
And put the 3 greens on.
yeah, 3 greens because that's more important for me right now. Even though the other one gives me a free
Yep.
of that, and then
2 more greens. You have them anyway, right? From
adjacent
from this tile.
Yeah. And then I would spend the 2 to do that 1, correct?
Yep. Here. Ready?
Yep.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. First thing you do is you do this.
Yep. 2.
You spin
Yep,
those
yep,
2 and you flip
yep.
this guy over.
Yep. That's right.
Now you fill this 1 tile to capacity.
And I gain 1 because I gained 1.
Yep.
And then I fill this one to 2.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
That's that for that turn.
Yep. All right. I am going to spend a green cube for an extra hand. And I'm going to go here to the side deals. And I will spend a gray cube for the gray side deal. New side deal, please.
It's a gray. Do you have more
Wow.
gray?
No.
I do, because I have wild, but I'm not going to do that. I will instead spend this orange for that medicine.
Nice.
Thank you. End of turn. And I get my cards back. Done.
Guys in your cube.
I know they're
must be-
falling out. They're
I cannot imagine that these guys would be that sloppy
I know.
when they're confiscating your cubes to not put them in there securely.
That's right.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but when they take my cubes, I'm secretly spinning on them.
Hey, look at that. Came out again. Anyway.
Yeah.
See, they don't stay where they want to go. That's the problem.
It's because it's 0G.
Do I?
They're floating.
operate?
They don't have the load properly strapped
Balanced.
down.
They're driving with a load properly tied down.
Yeah.
Without the load properly tied down.
I'm gonna assign 2
Yeah.
Ooh.
and operate just my docking bay, which is gonna give me 6 cubes.
Nice.
Empty space, empty space, empty space, empty space.
Ah, the old docking bay trick.
Empty space, empty space.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
it. And then I get these back.
That's fun.
Yeah. The old put one in all the empty spaces.
Trick.
Dang. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
And did I
ding,
take your
ding.
space or skip over the one you wanted?
No, I just wanted to do more. And I can't, because I have to spend 2 to move.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
She's spending
Vic
2.
and Doreen.
Bic and Doreen.
1, 2.
Making a side deal.
Making a side deal, but I can only do 1, which, boo. So here we go.
Sure. It's 5 points.
There's that.
Can't sneeze at 5 points.
And
New side
that
deal.
is done. Oops.
And you
done.
get your cards back.
Hibbity.
So we'll take the 1 that I guess lets me do the 4. No, that one. Oh yeah, I could do 2 of these, right?
Yep.
It lets me
It lets you get one of these.
up to level 4.
Well,
yeah.
basically, you can take any one of your choice,
Right. Okay.
which is not bad because you do get an extra 2 for that.
Right. Well, this one was cool because it would let me do up to a 4 on
Yeah.
that one action. But I
Right.
don't know when I would potentially get that.
Right.
So I will fill this up with what I have. I need to do this and this and
Yep.
these.
Yep.
Cool.
And you get your cards back.
And I get my cards back.
And your
Hooray.
contract.
Oh,
All right.
Looks like up your alley, doesn't it?
Lucrative.
I will spend a green for an extra thingy.
And you can put extra data here and get
I'll go
bonus
here.
points off of it at the end of the contract.
For 4.
Interesting.
So 1 there, 1 there. 1 there, 1 there. 1 there plus an extra because of my guy. And this, and this, and I'm done.
Okay. I will go here.
Spend a cube.
Assigning 1. I will spend a cube. 5 cubes on this ship.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will operate
Stay in
3.
there. It doesn't look like. Oh, there it is.
I'll operate 3 spaces. So I will. First, I want to move a cube to my reserve. Never used that yet. Then I will fill a tile to capacity, and then do I want to move that, or I can cargo 1 thing? I'll cargo using the auto loader. I get 1 and 1 as if I had done the cargo
Nice.
thing with 1 thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nikki P.
All right. What do I want to do? want to upgrade a person.
I don't think you care about that person anymore, do you?
No, it's if I had done it earlier, it's interesting because what she does when she's upgraded is I can perform the action of the previous planet space. I have to move first.
Oh, interesting.
But then I could do the one behind it.
Oh, it's a fantastic ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even
But
know that
this
existed.
late in the
I have the
game-
same thing, but for the next space after.
Oh, forward.
It's a great ability, but keeping in mind that there might only be, 2 or 3 more
Yeah.
rounds.
It's not
It's
worth
not.
it.
It's not scoring you any points. It's
You
just
could
giving
do
you
a
some
bunch of
actual
side deals, maybe.
flexibility.
That's what I'm heading for. Side deal. Doreen, get to piloting.
All right. You can do up to 3 side deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't
Well,
do
she can do-
that great.
she can do
'cause
2 of the ones that are
I
out
need to
there.
load, and I didn't have it. So we'll do this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it
For Greg.
See what comes up.
Come on, Lucky.
Nope.
Come
Gray
on,
and
Lucky.
pink.
Well,
And
can do
then
this
I
one if she
can
wants
do
to.
that one.
and you might be able to do the third one depending on if it
That's
comes up right now.
true.
Come on, Green.
It's pink and gray.
Done.
I really kind of need to operate.
If you pick up cargo,
Yeah, it's 1 cube. Whoop-de-doo.
No, it would be.
Oh, it'd be,
No, it'd be 4 cubes.
It'd be 2 orange.
2 orange and 2 green.
and 2 green. No,
Oh.
3 orange and 2 green. Don't you have the gain an orange when you make an orange? Do you have that?
I do. So I have all my stuff up
Yeah.
now.
So that'd be 5 cubes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have enough green to take care of that when it comes my turn. Okay.
2 moves. 1, 2.
2 to get cargo.
And I get an extra 1 for doing that. I don't know if there's a reason to do it either way. Let's do it that way. Because if I fail, maybe I'll get to do 2. Dave, your turn.
I will spend a green cube for an extra hand. And I will go, and I'll spend 2 of these. And I'll go 1, 2, and that means I have to add a cube to this baby. You can have an orange when you pry it from my cold dead hands. And I will make the, I'm gonna do this pink and use this green for a gray, for one of those pink and grays.
Pinky gray.
And I can do 1 more, and I will now do a gray and a green for one of those pink and grays. Done. Do it.
I will go 1 here and operate. I'm gonna operate the stash to move my cash down there. And then I will use my auto loader to gain 2 medicines. That's it.
Okay. Vic. And that is picking up cargo. Ta-da.
Yep.
Um,
Pick 2 of your things. Hey, you have 2 things.
hey, I have 2 things.
No, she's got 3.
Oh, that's true.
That
You
one-
could
that
you
green
could in
one
theory
has an
load
empty
on a green.
space.
Well, I want
She wants the other ones.
I want the other ones. So there's my what? Dunt, dunt,
And the free gray.
and a free gray.
I will move 1. And I will go here. And I will upgrade my storage. I only have 1, so I guess I just get that one. And I get to reset my cards.
Oh, I didn't get these back last turn.
You probably should have.
That would make sense. I'm going to spend 2. And I'm going to go here to the side deals. And I will make that single orange one for 2. New one.
It's a single gray.
I will use an orange to make that a gray. Done.
I will spend 1, go to contract, take this contract. You guys have been nicely saving for me.
Whatever.
I will fill that. I will spend a credit from my stash to do a second row on the contract.
Okay.
Just in case I don't get a chance to fill the third one. And I'll take back my cards.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Co-pilot over to here.
Side deals.
Side deals.
You can do one.
What a surprise. This one
Yep.
for my 2 grays.
New side deal.
Yeah, you might get something you could do.
Oh, great.
A gray.
No, she only has
I
one
have
thing.
only one
Oh,
in
sure.
hand,
Take back your
so
cards.
I can't do more. Oops, lady. Stay there.
Oh, we didn't put out a new contract.
Oh, sorry.
Could matter to people who can fill it. And it's a bonus victory points, reputation.
Okay, well, I will move 1. Annabelle's going over there. I'm
Annabelle.
going to finish this contract.
Okay. You need to give up a cube to our
the
evil
galactic
overlords.
authorities.
Whatever. Okay.
So that triggers
That
the end
will
of the
trigger
game?
the end of the game. This is the penultimate round.
Okay.
So Dave and I will take a turn, and then we have one final round where Nikki will start and I will end that last round.
So I get a free upgrade thingy for up to 4. What would even be beneficial at this point in time?
Down here?
Nothing. Yeah.
And this could get you another contract action if you
Operate.
operate on your final turn.
I might as well try.
What are the other things? Does
Perform-
anything get him a lot of cubes?
Perform
Remember,
an
every
action-
cube is a
yeah.
victory point at the end of the game.
On your ship, yes. Move an adjacent credit here and unload it for an extra hand. This is the action. This performs an action on up to 2 adjacent equipment tiles, so no, that doesn't help him.
No.
And this gains medicine for every 2 adjacent tiles when he operates it. So this could gain him a cube if he operates.
Well, we'll get him 2 if you put it here.
This could gain him a contract to fill with cubes if he operates, so it seems much better.
Yeah.
That does seem like the better
Really
It
one.
has to go
likely
next to a
happen, but-
blue. And we have a beacon there that no one will ever get.
I will do a green for a gray and an orange for a credit, and I'll take this.
5.
Take that one. Take 5. Done. I get my cards.
Gray.
I get my cards back.
I don't like any of those side deals, do I? I will move 1 and do an operate, mostly just to hoard cubes for the end of the game. I'll use my docking bay. Each empty thing gets 1. So, oh, that's not an empty area. That's just an empty tile. I get 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Then I can load cargo with the auto loader, which gets me this and this. That's 2. Then I can fill 1 to capacity. Gets me that. And I could use this to trigger a 4th one if I want to, but I don't think that it matters. It doesn't really help me get anything. Okay, done.
Okay.
Last
Final
turn.
round.
All right. I'm just going to go over here. Oops. Picking up cargo. So I get a,
A green, an orange.
well, I don't have space.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, with the lady?
Yep. A green and an
Orange
orange.
and a gray.
And 2 gray, because your other character gets you a gray.
Gray, gray, green, orange. Okay.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to have to operate if I'm going to do anything. That's going to cost me a cube. I guess it's a gray cube. And I first...
And one of your things, Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the...
Yep. First thing I'm going to do is fill 1 tile to capacity. Probably this one.
Hang on. You're going to... When you operate, you're going to get to do one of these, right?
Yes. Do this one.
Well, this is
You
worth...
need additional green.
This is worth 5 points, so this is
But
the one you want. You're only going to be able to do one of these rows, so you might as well
Right.
get the 5 points instead of the 4
Yeah,
points.
yeah, you're right.
So you definitely need a green. You need fill the 3 green for that. It's
Yeah.
also extra points.
Yep, yep. Well, I may spend them all here. Because then this fills adjacent tiles.
Oh, you're right.
I have 4 actions to do here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Then I'll fill the adjacent tile.
You don't need to do this anymore, right?
Nope.
Because you've done it.
And then I get to do a contract.
So yeah, this one totally, right? You
Yeah.
can fill 2 of those rows. That's 10 points.
Sweet.
Oh no, 1 row. Do you have the spend a thing for a hand?
I can do 2. This and this.
You have
Does
this-
this be in sequence?
No,
No,
this
any-
is only
any
at a
sequence.
value of 1.
I have an extra hand.
And no, it's not a question of hands.
It's what I have.
It's only a contract of 1, right? It's not the hands he has,
Right.
because the hands you've used is for operate.
Right. This is a separate action.
It's
that
still
one.
you still did the right thing because you got the most maximum cubes out of it.
Of course.
So you only want to spend 2 cubes.
Oh, I see. Just spend the 2 green.
Yeah, because each cube on your board's a point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a green cube for a hand, and go here for 1, and go here, and upgrade my last person for 4.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah. Dave, that didn't help me.
That was the point.
I know. It kind of sucks, though.
That was also the point.
I know. So I will, because I can't get to the contract to finish my contract. I can go 2 to fulfill 2 side deals by burning this cube to have 2 hands for the turn. And then this will get me 6 points.
New side deal.
And yes. Hey, and it's 4 points, the best one I can get.
Cool.
End of game.
So it's these points plus any cubes you have.
Cubes on your ship plus crew member points.
All right.
So, yeah, it's
Here we go. Scores.
55.
44.
60.
60.
60!
60.
Is the cubes the tiebreaker?
The cubes on your
Yeah,
cargo are
yeah.
the first of the 2 tiebreakers. Yes.
First.
Fine,
Yes.
What's the second?
The second one is
spent
upgraded
everything.
crew, which he would have beaten me on, but
Here's what's
I
interesting.
did I have so much cargo space.
As it turns out, I would have beat you if I went to the cargo space.
No.
Well, I didn't have a lot of green for this guy for the 2 points, but the cargo space would have got me all these cubes on my array,
Oh yeah.
right?
But well, would you have had
How
more?
many?
than-
Look how many he's
I
got.
have
There's 9.
No, I'm saying instead of the points, I would have had 61, and we wouldn't have gone to the tiebreaker.
Oh, why would you have?
Because placing cubes on here would have got me 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
right.
4, 5, 6, 7.
What else? What did you do instead?
Instead, I flipped this guy over for the 2-point upgrade, and it only got me 6 points.
Oh, wow.
Right, 1
Okay.
point. Wow.
Right. So that cost
I only
you 1
had.
point.
I thought I had more of these. Most of my side deals weren't green. I thought I
Yeah.
had more green stuff.
Yeah,
but I
okay.
didn't.
Okay.
What do you think, Nikki P?
Scorpius Freighter.
Well,
I agree with your well.
I mean, the idea of it's interesting, the building of your ship and
It's amazing what she did with so little upgrading.
It's
yeah.
actually very cool.
I think that is cool too.
If that weren't possible,
Right.
I would definitely like this game a lot less.
Oh yeah.
Right.
As it is, I'm not crazy about it, but that at least heartens me slightly.
Right. That a 6-tile barely upgraded ship competes pretty well with a 14-tile ship that has all kinds of cargo space.
Right.
Like there are multiple paths to this for sure.
For me, I had a hard time wrapping around what I was getting in cubes based on my cards. I don't know if that's just a wonky thing that I personally had with the first time playing the game. Like this kind of upgrade or that kind of upgrade to get me the more cubes. But the idea of the different planets and the actions, that's really interesting. I never got a chance to do a contract.
Well, it turns out you didn't need to.
Kind of frustrating.
But you're right, it kept you a very close second place
Yeah.
without ever touching one.
Yeah, had she been able to do a contract, she could have fulfilled several rows on several of these. Look at this. She has those two. She's in
Right.
all of those, except for that one wouldn't be good.
The thing that I didn't realize about the contracts, though, is because there's only 2 of them, right? They're hard to get to sometimes. Like if you're 3 away from a contract, you might have
Yeah.
all the cubes in the world, whereas you are always able to get to a side deal if you have 2 cards.
Yes,
And again, I
yeah.
didn't realize that until about halfway through. And
I
you
didn't
saw,
either.
I shifted
Yeah.
about halfway through to like, well, I'm going to make all these side deals if I can.
And I think the side deals and the contracts are fairly well balanced, except for these sort of big rewards you get at the end of the contracts.
Right.
But I don't know if that justifies making the contracts so much
Well-
harder to complete and get to.
I was calculating at the end because I thought I had one more turn.
Right.
Whether I was going to get more points out of taking a contract, this contract in particular, or doing a side deal and picking up both of these 3s with my 2 bonus.
Which is 10 points total,
Which
right?
would leave more cubes on here for the extra little 1 point. I think I would have gained actually more points out of doing a side deal instead of picking up a contract
Right.
on my last
If you
turn.
had one more turn,
If I
yeah.
had one more turn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because those are
Which-
each worth 5 points to you.
Right.
It was funny to me because the whole game I was like, I was really wanting to get a contract, but at the end of it all, I think maybe doing the side deals was all right. I like the different characters and how everybody's got kind of a special.
Yeah, I do like the
special-
asynchronous stuff. I think
Yeah.
that's actually pretty great. My only frustration is just that,
Yeah.
I mean, not that it was runaway,
Nope.
but you kept getting all of the meds, and it locked me in to where I couldn't do
Yep.
any of those contracts.
Yep.
Not a single one of those things. And I was trying really hard to make that happen, and that's frustrating. Like, I can only advance these so much based on what other people do.
Yep.
And for you to blindly draw them over and over again
Yeah.
was
And
really
I
frustrating.
didn't try at all to do that. I just
course.
literally
Yeah,
locked
there
into
were-
them.
there's
all.
literally only
There's
2
only
more.
one more. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a drag. I mean, I knew full well what was going on in the
You're right.
game,
It-
and I could do nothing to make it happen.
And I mean, clearly, this is the rarest and most valuable resource. But I
Yeah,
did.
I mean,
and
I ended up doing 2 side deals the entire game. You guys kept, they're within
Yeah.
range, but they're not within range at the same time.
Right.
It depends on what you have here.
It
Right.
does seem.
That's
So
true.
I went through contracts, a little bit more, but that was even tough too because I couldn't. The timing was difficult, right?
Right.
I only got this one because I got it as a bonus tile.
Right.
But I was trying to get to them. This was the only one that was probably a mistake. But I mean, I was doing green. It was fine. I was able to do it when I could, for the most part.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But that's not a good tile for me. I needed tiles with orange, and I knew this from the get-go, but I couldn't get them. You kept buying orange ones down there. A guy who didn't necessarily need them. I mean,
Yeah.
it really depends on when things happen. I mean, that's the nature of a game like this. It's going to be as things rotate around to be in your turn, right?
Right. I was mostly buying gray, but you're right.
Yeah, but you took orange several times. Then believe me, ones that I could afford
Yeah.
towards the end of the game. I'm like,
Well-
well, I won't get those.
That was the
His-
only one at the end of the game, right?
Ability to change.
Yeah,
cubes.
that's
That was
great.
huge. I didn't
That's a great
realize,
thing.
again, you know how it was? It's like I wasn't even looking at those cards to begin with. And then it was like, well, let's see what that is. And that is, of course, my most expensive card, right?
Oh yeah.
And the only reason I did
Well,
it
it was
was because
crazy
of this
that I
contract.
upgraded all mine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because of like the little things that I had, it was like easy to do, and I was running out of those kinds of things as benefits.
But that
Well, you
was
are the orange
weird.
cube guy, so it makes sense in a way that you'd be able to do that
Right.
as the orange cube guy.
But it was weird that being able to upgrade like you did so kind of early on made all of these spaces totally useless to you.
Right, but it
And
only happens 4 times.
A lot.
Right.
Well, a lot of the time I noticed it was my turn and I did my thing, and the
And then you notice
ships
that,
were
like
here.
this, so, like,
for
two of them,
Lincoln.
yeah,
It
don't
was
really
like,
help him
oh
at
my
all.
gosh!
Well,
and
that was the one thing.
useless.
I was laughing to myself at one point. They were like, "It's the way this is set up. You'll always be able to do something every turn." I'm like, "Well, I can't upgrade my people anymore.
Right.
I basically have to take
Yeah.
something completely suboptimal because the movement was going to be too much for me. I can't move 3. I didn't see anything that let me potentially upgrade to do that if there were like an additional movement space.
No, it's just a character we're not in. That's
Right,
not in the
right.
game.
But one of the things you did say, which maybe makes a difference, is if you play a more advanced version, you are drafting cards.
Oof.
Yeah.
So you could
but
make-
I don't want to do that.
They
Just
just
hand
know
me
the game.
Just hand me 4
Yeah.
cards, man.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure it out.
You have more control over some of these situations that came up in our game.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it for my first game either. But,
No.
but now that we sort of know
Because
the
in
corners that you
theory,
can get into, you might want to
Yeah.
build your crew around a certain strategy.
but in
sort of.
theory, the costs are going to be balanced.
Yes.
So if you draft 4 really powerful cards, they might all be at the 5 level.
Well,
meaning,
right.
meaning you don't get these early ones.
That's on you. Or you could draft 4 really cheap ones and just have your abilities right at the beginning of the
right.
game.
But that's what I'm saying. In
Yeah.
other words, just hand me 4 cards.
Yeah.
Don't
I
make
get
me
you.
think about it.
I get you.
Well, and that would be rough, right? Like, a lot of that also comes from what you get in your hand, and it's random there too. Because there's a lot of random stuff in this game, a tremendous amount. And if you can't shift your destiny without, because I played plenty of drafting games where it has been terrible, right? Like the stuff that comes to me has been not good for me, right? It's a weird deal. Like I like drafting games and people love them, but for me, I've more often than not kind of gotten the worst choices for me on my turn, based on whatever, you think, oh, I'll do this.
Right.
And then the cards that come around to you don't synchronize with that one card you chose at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how they work.
It's definitely frustrating. We also didn't know that, I just assumed these were all equal as far as what the colors were. Like I had no idea there was a rarity value to certain colors.
Well, you didn't really see them at the beginning.
Right. Well, I don't know if you remember, but the first 6 tiles were gray and orange, and then the next 3 tiles that come up were gray and orange.
Right.
So, and I'm the green player.
Right.
So I had that kind of same thing, like, hey, where's my green?
Right.
What I didn't realize was the green was coming. Because there's clearly
green
more greens than there are
and
pinks.
green and orange are the commons.
But I didn't know that.
I sort of knew that from reading the rules, but it's also very somewhat clear if you look at the side deals where the gray and
We
the
didn't see 'em.
medicine.
Yeah, we didn't really look
That's
at
the
them right
problem.
away.
Yeah, I know.
We don't really
they make you a
understand
lot
what's
more
going
points.
on with that
Yeah.
stuff till we start to see what's happening. And I'm like, I fully knew. I'm like, I need pink.
Yeah.
And I could not make it happen.
There's no, in a lot of games with a tile display, there's a wash or a sort of adjust the tile display. There's no
nothing.
Well, this Mech
refreshing
Garage
of
worked
this.
for me, right?
Yeah, what did it do?
It got me here equal to the hand value of adjacent tiles.
okay.
So I
Yeah.
built that to a 4.
To be able to-
Interestingly enough, by the time I did that,
You didn't need what
I
was there.
think the 2 or 3 times I used this, I think I pulled a 2, and a 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't even like I needed
Well,
the
but
4.
that was part of the issue. That I was worried about it, that people would be overspending all the time
Right.
on things when you could use better. You should get more out of your value out of your actions. But obviously, you have to do that sometimes. You just have to take what's best for you,
Right.
whether it's cheaper or not. I mean, some of these things, it's just based on where it slides into place. But it's
Right.
this upgrading stuff that's important, like to not overspend, I feel. When some of it's free, right? That's the
Right.
downer. Like, take as much free as you possibly can, right? Don't spend your goods.
Right.
So other than the drafting crew members, the only other stuff in the advanced game is the flip side of the board has, and you draft your ships at the beginning of the game like you, or you select in, I think, reverse player order.
Oh, are they all
the-
different?
Yes. The start player gets last choice, I think. They have restricted areas where you can't build and different cockpit abilities. So we all had that
okay.
fill a tile to store full
Yeah.
capacity, but there are multiple different cockpits choices.
But
Mine
the
was
actions
draw
are
one, store
This,
one.
yeah,
from the
all,
stack.
everything else is the same. It's just
On the
you
flip
have
side.
blocked out spaces and
Okay.
I'm
different
talking about the
cockpit.
starting tiles. That's the starting
That's my
tile.
starting tile.
Oh, yeah.
It's started with this one, but the flip side was draw 1 storage tile from the stack.
And I think those are just,
So just
flip
blind.
sides for
Yeah.
yeah. No, they're actually printed on the board.
Oh, I
though.
see.
Yeah.
And this is, you can't build here?
Yeah, but I believe those also count for if it's a
Filled?
tile that filled. If it says adjacent, hands based on the number of tiles.
Would
that are
your
filled next to it.
14 points, would those count for you?
I believe they would also
That's
count
cool.
for that. Yeah. So you have less area, but you don't need to fill up your whole ship. But you also have to be more efficient.
But
Really,
your
you can't just build
cockpit's
willy nilly.
specialized.
It's interesting though.
Yeah.
Like I like the cube. I like this, right? I
Yeah.
like filling up the
Yeah.
as you're going around. It's really awesome. The downer is like this one clearly becomes less important.
That
At
one
least
does
in our
seem
game.
like there's no way that one seems like it would be the one to fill. Yeah,
It's weird though, but maybe if people early on are doing a lot of
a
upgrades,
lot of upgrades and building up.
because
their
that's
big
the only
ships.
place you can do upgrades.
Yeah,
It also depends on what your 4 cards are.
yeah.
There are probably character cards that help you more with upgrades. I mean, that card you had that got you a +2 on upgrades,
Right.
right? If you had gotten that early, then
Yeah,
you,
I thought about it.
Yeah,
I think
then
I thought about that one.
you could potentially just hammer that upgrade track.
And I thought, well, I won't be doing that as much as but if I had been doing it more often.
Right.
But you still have to have the goods to do all those kinds of things and stuff like that. You have
It's
to
true.
have the hands. I really like the asymmetrical stuff. I think that's neat,
Yeah.
and try to figure out how to make it work for
Yeah.
you. And I do wish that there was a way that I could have cycled through things a little easier, or
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't want to just fill my ship up, but I was desperate for anything to move these. You guys weren't buying these. The downer, I think the one thing that I don't like about it for me is that you can't double up on the contract thing.
I wanted you to do that. It made the most sense.
Right.
I think contracts are extremely limiting, too limiting in this game, that makes side deals probably the better choice almost every time.
Really though? I mean,
Yeah.
for example, that one contract that I made
Yeah.
was 15 points,
Yeah.
5, 5, 5 for 6 cubes,
Okay.
2, 2, and 2, and it gave me a 5 upgrade, so I was able to flip the side deal one that got me wild. So that contract was huge for me, right?
Yeah, I think they could be great.
What's nice about a contract is you also can never lose it. No one can snake it out from under you.
Right.
Once you have it, you have it. And the extra actions on it, I mean, obviously, like this is an extra 8 points. That's
But
a
if you-
36-point
Yeah.
tile right there. That's pretty huge.
Well,
if you
that's-
can
I mean,
manage
we
it.
can see that one. That one's
Disappointing is
crazy.
that
Right.
the other ones were so low.
I mean, take another
The
turn.
all of
all
mine,
those
the
fours.
first two were 12s.
Yeah, there was a lot of 12s.
Right.
But you gotta plan to hit that space and get the contract at the right time that you can deliver some of it.
Yeah.
You gotta finish it to get the bonus.
There's a reason why they don't let you do that, obviously. It's just a downer when that was really kind of my engine.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these are ultimately good in a way, but you're right. If you're not getting the colors you want,
Well, I mean, it's not the colors that I want. It's just colors. You need to have variety to be able to potentially fill up the side deals and the contracts. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't really feel I was going to get it. I just wanted a pink cube. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like the opportunity to exchange a cube in some way, shape, or form.
I was
besides
thinking
the-
that same thing. Just if you could trade 2 for 1 or 3 for
Yeah.
1 or something like that, it'd be nice to just be able to generate a pink cube
Yeah.
without being stuck the way you were.
Right, right. It wasn't that bad. I just was. It was particularly the last half of the game where I was like trying.
Dude,
very
I was
difficult.
frustrated for you. It was tough to see because the game gives you no alternate way out of that situation.
Right. Well, it's
Unless you
don't
get-
choose that route. You know what I mean beforehand the next time.
Right. Some of it is first time play
Of
mistakes
course.
as well, right?
I mean, it's fine. I just
Yeah, I lose to Nikki without this card.
Right.
I might even have lost, believe it or not, to you without this card. This card got me a crap
card was-
ton of side deals.
Yeah.
right.
Very, very useful.
And most
to
of
me.
my points were in the last like 3 turns of the
Yeah.
game.
That's neat. Das.
Das.
That was misspelled if it's going to be some computer thing. No. Well, cool, Aaron. Thanks for teaching
All right.
us.